Y'all knows before reaction. Y'all gotta be careful who you allow your kids to listen to. These rappers, these entertainers out here be living double lives. Look at this picture. These are the all-white parties that people like Michael Rubin like to throw for these industry execs to go ahead and pick out their favorite artists so they can go press up behind him. Look how far he got his pelvic bone just pressed up all up against Lil Baby, and Lil Baby is smiling and cheesing all in this picture. He got one in the front and one in the back. They got the man sandwiched in. Sandwich. You cannot make this shit up, but you already know we're going to do what we gotta do. Look at that. Press so hard up against him, you can only imagine what's going on right now. Or you can imagine what happened that night. And a lot of y'all don't know Mike Rubin, but he's one of these major, industry execs that like to be around artists, throw parties for artists, be involved in the business deals and adventures. I'm going to show you a little glimpse of Michael Rubin. Now, there was a fan that asked Michael Rubin about, God, if he believes in God. I'm going to show you something. A lot of these execs and these people that are head of these record labels and all this other stuff, they do not believe in God. What they believe in is money. Their God is mammon. Their God is nothing to do with the Most High, the Ancient of Days, and Majesty on High, the Begotten Son. None of that. I want you to see for yourself and look.
Mike, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? I believe in making your own destiny.
Making your destiny. Does that sound like God talked to you? Making your destiny? What? Making your destiny? This sounds like some man tradition. This sounds like some sacrifice situation. This sounds as if he believes that he's in control of his own destiny and he has the ability to alter others or steal identities. Remember, the devil said, I came to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what the devil comes to do. Steal, kill, destroy. And you got individuals like this saying, I come to make your own destiny, right? To make your destiny.
Mike, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? I believe in making your own destiny.
He didn't give it. He would. Anybody else would say, I believe in my Lord and Savior, yada, yada, right? He said nothing because they can't come out of their mouth and say it. That's why a lot of them just like to say God or Lord sometimes, because God can be plural and Lord means ball. If you go back to the Hebrew, Lord means ball. That's why when people say Lord, you got to be careful. If you say the Lord of Lords, you're talking about the God, or the Most High. You're talking about the Creator, the Lord of Lords, which is what Christ, because he proceeded forth and came from the Most High. But when you look at people like this saying Lord in general, when they come on stage and they got their little Grammys or their Oscars, you got to be careful with the verbiage that they use because they can fool even the elect if they're not, sure of the knowledge that they possess. Now look at this as well. Look what Lil Baby in the club was doing during this time. The girl said, if you're a bad B, say period. He said, period. Watch him again. And he said, ow, too. If you're a bad B, say period. I'm sorry, I can't. Just seeing his face after he did that shit just made me want to fall out, bro. I can't even take it. When somebody does something like that. It's hard for me to take their ass serious, bro. Holy shit, man. But hey, what you expect from a guy that likes to be sandwiched in, huh? Not only that, I want you to look at this when the dude grabs his rear end. Look at this. I'll take that music off. Look at that hand. Watch it again. You could have grabbed him anywhere else. Oh my God. Y'all gotta be careful who you allow your children to listen to and protect your eye gates and your ear gates, because things like this will occur. The music that they're rapping about may seem and appear masculine, but there's a feminine energy behind it. And remember, we're spiritual beings. We're made in three parts, just like the Most High is. So we're soul, spirit, body. And whatever you listen to can be absorbed in the soul. And remember, whoever you serve more, remember, one man, cannot serve two masters. You only can choose one. But if you choose one, you either love one or you'll hate the other, meaning that a strange God cannot be found in thee. Because if there's a strange God in you, there's no way that you can serve God. And if you put minimum ahead of you, especially like that music exec and the things that they like to push in the background and what's really being, in the back of the music, I feel like there's a lot of frequencies and things like that that are hidden within the music that are altering a lot of these young girls, these young boys that grow up and want to be fast or want to have a different identity. We have to be careful with what our kids are listening to because these are the things that's going to be the end result. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, and I'm up out of there.